Alright, we're watching the final few games from my sessions with Rock Panda, Cool Squirrel and Inferno. As you can see, I've switched tactics once again. I am now meat waving with the Ultra 2 blaster using the Dragon Power mode on it, because Dragon Power mode is awesome with the Ultra 2. And basically, if you don't know what meat waving is, it's using blasters that reduce the cooldown of this blaster to instant. So you'll see now, dead, and the blaster is immediately available for use, and then you just run forward time and time again and just cause as much mayhem as possible. The reason I've been doing this with the Ultra 2 and with the Dragon Power card is that it's great for getting across the battlefield and doing a load of damage, but then if you need to kind of pull back and take the sniper role on, you can absolutely do that. It works really well with the Ultra 2. It's perfectly suited for it. So you can see there, take out a Boomdozer while he's still trying to go giant. Obviously, I've got my teammates helping me out, very much at front and centre of this battle. Got Cool Squirrel up front with me using that Rex Rampage. I am just zooming about the place, and then looking at the minimap, it looks like in the centre we've got Inferno with 8 of the tokens. I presume he's using the Rivonics. I've not had a chance to see, but there's not zombies all over the place. Yeah, see, he's got the Rivonics, and there we are. First victory. Good game. Alright, we've been unexpectedly plunged into 3v3, and I am in full meat wave mode. Meat wave mode is obviously no good for 3v3 because we don't just want to die needlessly. But thankfully we have got the very versatile Ultra 2, which gets taken out immediately by a boosted Vulcan. However, this blaster is perfectly adequate at sniping, and as long as you know where to stand on this map, sniping's entirely possible. So you can see I can already hit them from the entire other side of the battlefield, but this isn't the best place to fight from. Having the height advantage, obviously much better. It does make me a bit more exposed, and I've just realised now I'm right on top of Inferno with that Dreadbolt, so I just decided to back up a little bit and go and find a new spot to fight from. There's no point in getting in his way. So you can see on the other side we've got Cool Squirrel. He's got that Rex Rampage. So both spots well defended, but Cool Squirrel's just taken a heavy hit, so I'll come up here to help defend him. Obviously the Rex Rampage isn't amazing. We only need 2 more kills, and it looks like both of those come from Inferno. I've switched back to a more normal loadout now, so obviously we're playing 3v3. I don't want a meat wave setup, so we've got the Ultra Select. We're back into our old favourite on the deep jungle, and we'll just do our usual trick of defending. Looks like Cool Squirrel has run forward. No, oh no, that must be a zombie on the other side of the battlefield, because Cool Squirrel is here with me. Yeah, so you can see zombies appearing, so there's a Dreadbolt running around. Me and Cool Squirrel are just kind of defending this from incoming waves, and it looks like Inferno's just going to fill the other side of the battlefield with zombies. Just want to make sure I don't get hit by that swinging thing there. So we'll pull back across here to where we've got line of sight, just do some damage over there. Not sure how Cool Squirrel will be getting on. Fighting across the bridge, it's not too much of a distance, but again the lines are the range on that blaster is pretty crappy, so even though like you can get your opponents in your crosshairs, doesn't mean you can hit them, unless of course he's using manual fire mode, in which case he'll have a better chance. So I'm just laying down fire onto that shield, but my teammates take the victory. Alright, we're in the duel. I'm going to assume that Inferno is going to use the Dreadbolt, so I'll just try and keep the opponent stunned so that he can turn them into zombies. So there he is with the Dreadbolt. Inferno though, like leaving the spawn point and moving forward. Maybe he prefers fighting from down there. Oh no, so he's teleported up onto the left hand shack, so he's on top of that. So now he's basically sniping the opponents at the spawn point. I can hit the opponents in the spawn point from where I am just by firing at the in the direction that I am doing. So you can see 7-0 already. The opponents are then hanging out at the back where Cool Squirrel is running around with that brain saw or the ghoul grinder, just making life difficult for them. Not much that I need to do here. It's very quickly going to be over as soon as the next lot spawn in. There they are, and there goes the victory. Alright, looks like we're still in the duel, so we're going to use the same tactic that we just used. As you saw, it was very, very effective and finished the game quickly. So just starting off, backing up a little bit. On the minimap I can see we've been sneak attacked, so I'm backing up. There's actually somebody right on top of me there, so I just helped my teammate to take them out, and then someone else has pushed over to our side of the battlefield. So a very brief incursion to our side, didn't do anything whatsoever, so you can see that we only lost a single life, whereas we've taken 5 of the 10 kills we need from the opposing side. So I guess that sneak attack managed to take advantage of one player. It looks like Inferno is also using the Rivonics and he's up on top of that shack again, so the opponent's having to deal with double Rivonics. Cool Squirrel just got yeeted into the air big time, like he went very, very high, and there we go, another victory. Right, we're on Ancient Ruins now, and look at that, on the other side of the battlefield, Alpha. That was the bot, presumably bot, that was causing me trouble in Blaster Party not that long ago. So it's odd, don't often see bots with this, the same bot over and over again, but it does happen occasionally. I do think Alpha's a bot because they don't come up in my recommended after I play with them as a suggested friend, so that leads me to believe that it's not a real player and that it is a bot, even though in that Blaster Party game did play pretty well. He was causing me a problem. However, as you can see this time, not so effective, just spawning in, getting himself killed. Yeah, not getting anywhere at all. So yeah, here is my revenge for Blaster Party, Mr. Bot. Thank you very much for my teammates for doing the heavy lifting. Back in the dungeon, but this time I've got my Rivonics, so it's going to be much better than last time. I don't know what Inferno's going to go with, but hopefully also Rivonics, so then we've got 2 on our side of the battlefield. That will just make things insane. So I've already got one of them stun locked, the other 2 run to the other side, and they're getting shut down. So it looks like Cool Squirrel's over there fighting up front. We'll just try and provide some supporting fire to stop him getting taken out. He's still going, look at him. Yeah, good on him. And it looks like we've got zombies on the battlefield based on the number of blue spots I can see. So that means that Inferno is using the Dreadbolt. So a good range of blasters here. Just take a dart to the face, doesn't really matter though. We're just going to switch to shooting the backboard now. Not had to use the shield yet, and probably won't have to with all these zombies running around, let's be honest. Just need one more to spawn in so we can kill them. So we're at 90 seconds there, so again you can see him getting stun locked, and there is the final kill. Nice. Back to the duel, so we're going to stick with the Rivonics. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And to be honest, at this point in the night, I was starting to get kind of tired. I was more or less playing in autopilot mode as well. We're probably getting close to about 4 in the morning at this point, if I remember correctly. So yeah, not getting the best from me, but I was having fun. But yeah, I knew that the end was drawing near, so there's just these last couple of games. I can't remember exactly how many to show, and then that'll be it for this set of videos. There will be more to come though. I am working on doing an Ultra One showcase. I'm also going to try and get some event videos on. I've got some footage with some other players that I want to use as well. And then if anyone's available for Blaster Party this week, hit me up on Discord, let's record some videos. Probably won't get a chance to make any over this weekend because I'm busy all weekend, got a lot going on. Hanging out with friends for the birthday and going to see the wrestling. Oh, that was the last game. Right, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.